Announcements, October 7th, homecoming parade starts 5:25. So I think we all know the route, and certainly the board and the administration plans on participating and walking in that. So looking forward to that.
Or riding.
Or riding, we might
Some
ride.
people are riding. No judgment.
October 8th is the homecoming dance, 8 to 11 at the Alumni Stadium. So outside under the lights again. under
There's
the
a late,
stars.
they just changed it.
They did?
Yes, today. They are going indoors because of the forecasted cold temperatures, so
Yes.
it's
right.
pretty chilly. So they had that designed all along to where they would have the ability
The
to,
flexibility.
yeah, make a last minute change, and so they did that. And
So that is official. It is indoors at the high school gym,
yes,
right?
and we were told this afternoon that the students are very appreciative of that.
But, yeah.
They loved it last year, but it was a little bit warmer.
Yes.
It was really cool last year, too.
Well, thank you for that flexibility. That's wonderful.
Mr. Bagley, may I add something?
Sure.
I forgot. There's an organization for homecoming. They're doing free photos at downtown Village Green. So I think it's 5:30 is when it starts, but as fast as you can come through, they'll take free photos. They've got about 6 professional photographers there. It is free. They'll get some information and email those to the parents. So as many wants to line up, take their picture and go on, instead of, doing the selfie or having your parents do it with their cell phone. It is totally free. And I think they're doing it up until 7 o'clock, so 5:30 to 7 at Village Green in the park there.
Great. Well, thank you. That's a nice addition. Good to know.
Awesome.
October 10th, Community Conversations, 1 to 2:30 p.m., Conference Room A, the Fairfield Administration Building. Please contact Angie O'Neill by 4 o'clock on Friday, October 7th, to schedule an appointment. She can be reached at neil_an@fairfieldcityschools.com, 513-858-8568. October 11th, Community Conversations, 6 to 7 at Fairfield Township Fire Department on Morris Road. Again, contact Angie O'Neill by 4 o'clock on Monday, October 10th to schedule your appointment. October 14th to 17th is fall break. There'll be no school. October 20th, we will be back at it, regular scheduled board meeting right here at 6:30 p.m. Board member comments. Ms. Birdie.
I would like to thank Mr. Carpo and Alicia Justice for both of their presentations. They were both very informative. I also really like data, so that was really cool to see all the open enrollment and be educated on that process, as this is my first time seeing the presentation. I'm also excited to learn a lot about this ECA presentation, and it gives me a lot of thoughts and comments that I'd like to develop as I learned that information. So I appreciate her coming in and speaking with us as we move forward to discuss that in the future. I'm excited about homecoming this coming. The parade's going to be awesome. Make sure we all layer up. It should be a little chilly. Hope to see lots of you out there, whether you're marching or walking or just participating. And excited to see the home team.
Great, thank you, Ms. Birdie. Mr. Clark.
Yes, again, thank you, Ms. Justice and Mr. Crapo, for that information. The data was super. Students, be safe, have fun, be safe, stay warm, but be safe. Be safe.
Great. You want them to be safe?
I'd like them to be safe. And keep a distance in between. As my
So we're
grandma would
6
say,
feet apart.
leave enough room for Jesus in it.
That means that your daughter's going to homecoming.
Be safe.
Mrs. Gunn.
I also want to thank Ms. Justice and Mr. Crapo for their presentations. Very informative and very much appreciated. Looking forward to the homecoming parade. I'm not going to be there for the start of it, but hopefully I can catch up with you all somewhere along the parade route. Yes, like Mr. Clark said, everybody please be responsible, be safe this weekend. Thank you.
Thank you. Ms. Short.
Oh, thank you. Yes, I would echo similar results as my fellow board members. Really appreciative of Mrs. Justice for coming and presenting that information to us and bearing all of the questions that we had. She was very patient, and I appreciate that. Also, Mr. Crapo, thank you for the open enrollment information. That's very, very good information. It will help dispel some myths and I think bolster confidence in the program, so it's always good to get that data. And Mrs. Ogg, thank you so much for all of the beforehand, behind-the-scenes questions that you answered today. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. It's a very, very important step in the ECA, and I just want to make sure that I know that I've got questions answered and I've shared that with my fellow board. So thank you. And Mr. Rice, all of that, all of those documents, all of those policies, thank you for getting all of those updated. I know that that's a lot of work, and we appreciate it. We appreciate it. So happy homecoming. Everybody be safe. Have a good time. I may try to tip over there and see what's going on. I love to see the kids having a good time, and it was really cool last year, and I would love to see what they're up to this year. And it's just good to be in the fall season and have such a great year. We're off to a great start. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Mrs. Shorter. Early College Academy, that's a new concept for us, something to consider, something to look at. I appreciate Mrs. Ogg and the administration for bringing that before us. The district has, as Mrs. Shorter alluded to, done a lot to encourage and improve that next step in going to college and early ACT testing and college prep, ACT prep work and on and on. This would be taking it to another level, and I don't know if we're in the business of doing that or not, but it was an excellent presentation. There'll be some more discussion on that, and we'll see where it takes us. I also want to thank Dr. Rice for the schedule. I think the calendar is one of the important things that everyone is worried about, and to have that for 3 years now with some flexibility is an ideal situation. So thank you for that. And I love homecoming. I love this time of year and the opportunity for the kids. I have very fond memories of my own, those many years ago, as I'm sure we all do. So what an exciting weekend, and the flexibility to bring it indoors, because I was hearing some rumblings. It worked out so well last year. It would have been another great idea, but it is going to be chilly. By the time that wraps up, it will be cold that night. So that's great. On the spot, getting it done. Thank you very much. And I'm sure that word's out there already. Right? So, good stuff there. Thanks to everyone for your continued efforts. I think we're just off to a great school year. We really are. And let's all keep it up. Thank you. With that, we will recess to executive session to discuss the purchase of sale of real estate, 121.22G2, and court action, 121.22G3, pending or imminent litigation. Do I have a motion to convene to executive session?
So moved. Second.
Ms. Birding and Mrs. Shorter. Mrs. Lane, call the roll.
Ms. Birding?
Yes.
Mrs. Shorter?
Yes.
Mrs. Gundrum?
Yes.
Mr. Clark?
Yes.
Mr. Begley?
Yes. We will convene at, what time is it?
It's 8:02.
8:02.